Let's get it.
The 4 remaining quarterbacks have all played exceptional, obviously, in these playoffs, headlined by Patrick Mahomes, who is 9-3 in his 12 career playoff games. The 4 quarterbacks have an average of 25.3 their age, which makes them the youngest group of starting quarterbacks ever for the 2 conference championship games. Average age of 25. Okay. Would you rather see Mahomes win his 2nd Super Bowl? Coming to you, dog. Or Burrow win his 1st?
Oh, God, Burrow. I am so chiefed out. Mahomes being, oh, my God.
Chiefed out.
Mahomes
Dude,
being.
the one-liners you guys have today.
Mahomes.
T-shirt.
Chiefed out.
Chiefed out. That was good, dog.
Mahomes with Audie Murphy with a bad ankle. Look him up, Audie Murphy, the old Hollywood actor, the cowboy. Oh, I'm so sick of the Chiefs. Oh, my goodness gracious. Burrow, please win. Please win on Sunday afternoon. I've had it with the Chiefs. I want Burrow to win the game.
Me personally, I'm of the mindset. I'm Mahomes. And here's the reason why. The 3 meetings that Burrow has won against him, he's beat him. You win a 4th, you're the new dude. You're that guy, right? And then you got Mahomes chasing and stuff like that. I think when you see the excellence that Mahomes has exhibited, first 5 years as a starter, all 5 years in the AFC Championship game, but only 1 Super Bowl title, okay? I'm looking at him right now, and I'm saying, you want to cement who the hell you are, and you want to be that dude. I get where you're coming from with the Chiefs. The Chiefs, I got it because of Mahomes. But the reality of the situation is that when we look at Mahomes, particularly without Tyreek Hill, and the way that they performed this year, #1 offense in points, yards, passing attack, what he's been able to do, my brother from another mother, my man Travis Kelce, cementing himself as one of the great all-time tight ends in football, a future Hall of Famer. I don't think any of us can doubt that now that we've seen what we've seen from Travis Kelce. I just love the fact that I like the idea of them winning one. And then Joe Burrow, all right, you beat Mahomes last year in the AFC Championship game. He beat you this year. And then, boom, let's get it on in the years to come. I kind of like the thought of that.
I'm going to go with Joe Burrow simply because I think even though Joe Burrow has beaten Patrick Mahomes, I think, the last 3 times?
Yep.
I think put a Super Bowl on Joe Burrow's resume. Now we got a true rivalry. Now we got – because before we were talking about Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Well, now I think Joe Burrow's elevated to that Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes level. All he's missing is a Super Bowl. So you put a Super Bowl, now we're talking – remember Tom and Peyton? Tom and Peyton, we saw that for years. You get Joe Burrow a Super Bowl ring, now I think that kind of Tom Brady, Peyton Manning rivalry is like reincarnated to the modern, to the today's version in the AFC. So I love Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is the standard. He's the standard at the quarterback position. But Joe Burrow's a stone cold killer. He really is. He doesn't care where he got to go, who he has to play. It doesn't matter to him. He's basically coming to take over your own house.
I agree. Now, the one thing that's going to bother me this weekend, and you know this is coming.
Oh, boy.
He's got a bad ankle. We'll see how he plays. And if they ever lose, there's going to be excuses all over the place.
Of course.
Oh, Mahomes couldn't run.
There should be
excuses. Oh, he had a bad ankle. I'm going to use the old Jimmy Connors line. It's a good one. If you're injured, don't play. If you play, you're not injured. He takes the field on Sunday afternoon, and they lose. I don't want to hear about a bad ankle. You're getting paid $40 million a year. You got $400 million.
Dog.
If you play the game.
Dog. He's got a high ankle sprain.
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
I am
You're ridiculous.
Be incredibly planned.
No,
How's the man
That's
supposed to plan his foot? He's a quarterback.
But don't play then.
What you mean? Listen.
Play Henny.
Listen.
You would, if he didn't play, you'd say so soft.
First of all,
then you'd have
if he didn't play, you'd crucify him.
Totally.
You're getting $40 million. You're getting $40 million. So what? If you can walk to the arena, you can play. This is what you would say.
Yeah, double standard,
So now you're saying, guess what? I don't want to hear anything. Now, I agree with you. You don't want to hear anything from him if they lose. You go out there on the field, you play. But observers watching the game, if the brother can't scramble and he can't move, okay, and all he can do is stand in the pocket and throw the damn football, I mean, it's not a crime for us to notice that he was handicapped to some degree.
Now here's Marla. Here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say to you
about the high ankle sprain.
Yes.
Okay.
On the flip side, Mahomes go out there and wins. We're gonna basically build a bust.
Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy.
Right. We're gonna build a bust to Patrick Mahomes if he go out there and wins with a high ankle sprain. So y'all say, he has a high ankle sprain. Are you building in an excuse right now, or what's the deal?
Me? Well, first of all, I don't care who wins, right? That doesn't make a difference to me. But I just feel like he has a high ankle sprain. From what people tell me, I've asked a few players now, what are we, Wednesday in the week? And they're like, that's
legit.
real.
Yeah, it is real.
And it's tough.
Yeah, I played with it.
And I saw him going against the Jags. He was not himself.
Takes the field and loses. He has a ready-made excuse.
Come on.
I can't evaluate a game like
May
that.
I explain? May I explain?
Just don't bet on the game.
Explain?
Save your money.
Cincinnati.
Molly Wood, I got it. Let me explain this to both of you, okay? It's an AFC championship game. There's a Super Bowl berth on the line. Mm-hmm. The Chiefs are going against the reigning defending AFC champions who are hungry for a Super Bowl, who, by the way, has a vastly improved defense and has even more cohesiveness on offense because they're more familiar with one another. Burrow, Chase, Higgins, etc. Mixon, all of these guys. We know this already. We understand how big Tom Burrow is. The vast majority of folks believe that Patrick Mahomes has to be at 100% for the Chiefs to even have a chance of beating the Bengals. So understanding that, it is not a crime for us to sit here. If we reflect upon a Bengals win this coming Monday and beyond, and we lament the fact that the Chiefs lost, if Patrick Mahomes goes out there and doesn't look like himself because he looks like his mobility has been severely compromised, it's not like that gets to get ignored. Injuries are part of football. They happen. You know this better than any of us, Mr. Super Bowl champion, multiple times. The point is that is a reality. Why are you acting like it's a crime to notice that? You going into this game this Sunday, if somebody, and this is where Doggy, see, this is where I got him. I don't know if you noticed this. You know that Doggy speaks to Phil Simms every week? Phil Simms, former Super Bowl quarterback for the New York Giants.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Doggy speaks to him every week, okay? Speaks to the Peter Kings of the world, too. That's it. This is who Doggy talks to. You know what Doggy would say if he was giving his picks? He would sit up there and say, yeah, I don't know about Mahomes. I mean, that ankle injury is kind of nasty. I mean, we got to hope that he's going to be 100% because if he's not 100%, that just diminishes their chances, you know. That's exactly what he would say. But far be it for us to sit here on national TV and bring that up. What he would bring up on his radio show when he thinks we're not
Why
watching.
do you not like the
when
Chiefs?
he thinks we're not watching.
You're not tired of the Chiefs?
The Chiefs? Tired of them
my
how?
God.
We don't even
the
talk about the
announcers
Chiefs.
and
Really?
Mahomes, this State Farm commercials.
We
I
talk
can't
about
take it.
Aaron
I
Rodgers.
get the State Farm with the freaking airplane with the motorbike. Enough, please. Somebody else win. Please.
We talk about your quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and the Packers, and that fatigue so much more than Patrick Mahomes.
No, because the McAfee, we use the cutsies on Tuesday. We're here Wednesday, so we throw the McAfee stuff in. We have no choice.
But it doesn't stop
What's your
you
excuse for
from
Monday,
bringing up
Thursday,
Lombardi.
Friday when I talk Aaron Rodgers too?
Well, he's got,
he's,
Oh, really?
Okay. We
You
never
know?
talk
tired
about
of this?
Patrick
He doesn't have
Mahomes.
more
You're
than...
not tired of Mahomes?
No.
You're the one?
No. He's just getting started.
But I do love Joe Burrow.
You're tired of him? Please, say yes.
I'm not tired of greatness.
Yeah. Well, I know he's great.
I'm not.
Then why be tired of it? Why be tired of
Hold on, let me ask you this.
What's the
Let me-
matter
hold on,
with you?
Let me ask you this.
out.
Let me ask you, did you ever get tired of watching Larry Bird?
Oh, well, he's better.
Oh, my God.
Don't go there.
Coming up.
That's a good one. That's unbelievable. Oh, he's better.
This was my
Oh, my
symbol.
God. Oh, my
Let's
goodness.
go to the boat.
Unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You are unbelievable. Oh, he's better. He's better. Did you ever get tired? You ever get tired? Really?
Larry Bird.
Larry Legend.
Larry Bird.
Oh, my God. Go to commercial, y'all. Go to commercial. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.